Hey guys, Justin here from Simplified Investing. I wanted to put together this video to discuss a watch list, its importance, and how I use it. This is one that has been requested by a lot of you guys and a lot of our members, simply as to what should you be looking at every day when you log into your screens. Whether you log in right before market open, you log in an hour, hour and a half. I typically log in about an hour and a half and go through. You can see my watch list here. In this video, I will discuss all the pros of having a watch list here, as well as how to set up this watch list and ticker symbols that I add and ways for you to go around this. So before I get started, if you could like and subscribe to our channel, it would be greatly appreciated. If you are interested in getting our course, alerts, mentoring, live streams, and so forth, if you could check out simplifiedinvesting.site, we would love to have you guys and teach you how to take your trading to the next level. So starting off here, you can see right here we have a watch list, obviously. These are going to be all of the stocks that I have on my watch list that I look at. Obviously, I look at some more than others, but here's basically how you do it. You can go and, so here's mine right here. You can go to personal, you could do new, you could just add any of these. See, I have all of these right here. You can add any of these that you want. There's top 10% gains. Really, that's all you have to do is just hit create watch list. And you can say, I want to create a watch list called large cap. I'm going to be watching large cap stocks this week and trading options on them if this is your plan. Large cap. Boom. Look at your symbols. You can do Apple, you can do Boeing, you could do all these large cap stocks. That's simply how you do it. And then you just add them in here. One thing that I like to do is have futures here and then order them alphabetically here. Obviously, you can see all the way down here to zoom. And that's really what you'll do. You just create a watch list over here. Obviously, this is one that I've had for a while. And then you just open it up right here, brings up your watch list. And really, the one thing that I think that it really helps is obviously you get to see a lot of plays, but it helps you find those plays. So really, what I like to do is I obviously have a bunch of large cap stocks here. You can look at all these large cap stocks. You personally could have penny stocks. You could have small cap stocks that you're comfortable with. Whatever you are comfortable with, but what we do is trade large cap stocks and options on them. So primarily you'll see all of these are going to be large cap stocks. Again, you can do small cap stocks, you can do penny stocks. It's really what you are comfortable with. And really what I like to do with this watch list is I'll go through every day. So you can go and chart support and resistance on each and every one of these. Boeing, for example. Go into Boeing, identify these key levels before the market even opens and set your alerts. So after market hours, you chart it. So you can go on the 1 year, 1 day. Obviously, there's a lot of lines because Boeing is what I trade primarily. But you can go in on shorter time frames after market close, for example. Say you want to put in this support right down here. You want to put in this strong resistance right here. You can do those. And then before market opens, what I will do is I can get rid of these alerts and show you. So say I'm pre-market, I want to see Boeing above this. So I'll go through my entire watch list or ones that I actively trade from my watch list and then do this. Identify key support and resistances I'm going through and set your alerts for them. And really what that does is you don't have to sit there and monitor all of these. Obviously, I'm not going to be watching 50 stocks at once. So that's what I do. I'll set my alerts, and when my alert goes off, that's when I'll bring it up on my screen. But until then, I set my alerts pre-market and wait for those to go off. One thing I also do is I watch for pre-market volume and strength. Is it something that's moving on strength or is it not? One thing you'll notice if you trade large cap stocks is a majority of these will be moving on, they'll be trading with HFT, high frequency trading. They're likely going to be algorithmic trading that you're competing against computers. So that is something to consider. You have to find stuff that's moving on strength and news and also has the retail side of it into it as well. Obviously, when you're trading against a computer, it makes it a lot more difficult. Boeing consolidating here, that's a prime example. These large cap stocks, a lot of retail, especially if you're going into Amazon or things of that nature, these large stocks, a lot of retail investors can't afford to purchase, say, one share of that. So you're going to be competing against high frequency trading. So one thing that I recommend is watch news and watch moves. Are you getting a move here on strong volume? Roku, in a perfect example today of a call out of ours. You're getting this breakout here. Play this breakout on this push up as people purchase up to this 132.5. That's a perfect example of what to look for. Pre-market, you can go over here and click on news. You're looking for news. If you're right here, Boeing says 747-8 program has more than 2 years of production ahead of it in order to fill companies' customer commitments. Not moving the stock much, but it's something to watch on pre-market. You're looking for movers pre-market that can continue their push up, and then identify support and resistance levels as well for all of these and set your alerts. That's really what I will do. And then I continue going through them each day. So after market closes every day, I will set new alerts, or if the alerts go off, every morning I'll go through this list right here and set alerts for support and resistances, for example. That's one way to do it. I also like to chart after hours. If there's a very strong intraday support, for example, that I didn't have before, I will chart that. It really all depends on the intraday movement. Like Boeing right here, you could put this strong support here at 180.50. That's something you could do after hours and look and chart this into the next day. So again, guys, creating a watch list is going to be very important. It helps you not have to surface through 1,000 different stocks at once. You have these stocks on your watch list, they're ones that you're comfortable with. You understand the range that they play in, and then you just set your alerts and wait for them. You don't have to sit there and stare at them for 6 hours a day. Just simply wait for your alerts to go off, and when your alert goes off, then you can play it and watch it, for example. So Boeing, I wouldn't touch it here until, hey, we get a confirmation of a break below here, can play puts here, or just wait for another one. Disney, for example, right here. Getting an alert that it breaks the support, play it down to here. Ultimately, just have your watch list set your alerts in the morning, and wait for your alerts to go off before you end up checking any of your positions. That will save you so much time from trying to sit and individually stare at each position, rather just staring at the position when it hits your desired price target. I hope this video helped you guys. If you enjoyed it, if you could give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you have any questions or comments about the video, more about my watch list, how you can personally set up your watch list, please feel free to comment down below. We do always take those comments into consideration, and we are always here to help you guys. And also, I hope you guys have a safe and fun 4th of July. The market is closed tomorrow, so enjoy your extended weekend, and we'll be here if you need any help. Thank you.